balance the breed-ruling cabinet was attempting to bring to those fighting to regain their humanity. That was, if Alonzo didn't die first. His wealth and fervor were the guiding forces behind the rapidly organized Blood Purity Society, and that sucked, because killing him would require a lot of work, and it would really prick her conscience a bit. Of course, that wouldn't bother her overmuch if it weren't for the fact that another fanatic would just take his place. There were always other monsters out there waiting to replace the ones that fell. Mr. Alonzo, scientists from every nation have declared the breeds as human, a reporter pointed out. A very nice lady and proponent of breed rights. At this point, isn't it a little late to consider locking them up again? They aren't animals.
That's exactly what they are,
H.R. Alonzo snapped.
They are animals, and our women are breeding with them, creating more animals. Before it's finished, the purity of our God-given genetics, the creation of our Almighty God, will be tainted with them. Our children will be animals. Is this the world we want to live within?
We want a world without racial discrimination, the reporter smiled smoothly. What you're suggesting is the worst possible scenario for just such discrimination. If we allow your views, what's to stop the violence against other races as well? Alonzo stared down from his podium at the reporter as the television cameras panned in on her. Harmony sat up, crossing her legs on the bed as she watched the reporter. She was wearing silk and pearls, a very sedate statement of power. Harmony liked that.
Would you take your dog to your bed, my dear? He sneered. Or your cat?
The reporter's brow lifted. Neither my dog nor my cat walks on two legs, speaks in my language, or eats with a fork, Mr. Alonzo. Nor is their blood compatible to mine. Excuse me if I disagree with your vision here and say that if it walks like a human, talks like a human, and bleeds like a human, then it's my guess it's human. Her attractive features were flushed with her ire as her gray eyes narrowed on the good reverend with disapproval.
And it's my guess you have no idea of the additional elements of that blood you speak so highly of, my dear, he sneered. Do your research, then come talk to me about the difference between humans and animals.
The reporter opened her mouth to respond, only to be brushed aside as Alonzo called on another reporter. Harmony shook her head as he carefully maneuvered the rest of the news conference. Alonzo was determined to bring a bill before Congress that would severely limit the rights the breeds now enjoyed. If he continued as he was starting, there was every chance that he could do just that. Harmony tightened her lips at the thought as she turned her gaze to her nails and the careful filing process that would heal any tears beginning in the tips. Suddenly, she narrowed her eyes, swinging her head toward the door as an odd scent caught her sensitive nose. A breed scent. Harmony rolled smoothly from the bed, jerking her knife from beneath her pillow as she scrambled to the side of the door and flattened herself against the wall. If Jonas was out there, he would come in fast. The door would fly open and he would roll in before coming up with his weapon. He wouldn't expect her to slip out behind him. She had no intention of fighting her own brother, but she wouldn't be taken. Not now. Not for a crime she had every right to commit. She was codenamed Death for a reason. She would not be taken easily. Tensing in readiness, she inhaled, trying to pinpoint how many were waiting outside for her. She remembered Jonas's scent. He wasn't there, but one of his men was. She would know Mercury warrant scent anywhere. He was so breed that it literally rolled off him. And it was possible he was masking any other breeds who were with him. There was no doubt that he was after her. She could feel it. Hell, she had felt them tracking her for weeks. She was obviously getting soft, otherwise they would have never managed to find her so easily. God, she didn't want to do this. She didn't want to fight her own kind. But as the door slammed inward, Harmony threw aside her reluctance and fought for escape. This time Jonas wasn't playing around. He had found a way to trap her and then sent his best. And the odds